If you clicked this video by accident, or this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, it is great to see you again. This is MisterStubstep, and today we're going to be finally opening up a Scarlet and Violet Temporal Forces Booster Box. And yeah, we have Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, and Ancient and Future Powers Endure. And then we have the Iron Crown. I believe that's the Iron Crown. And then the Iron Leaves up top. So I'll show down below what I paid. I got two booster boxes, one to open, one to keep sealed. This one was in the worst condition. Got some banged up corners there, which is completely fine. Sometimes the banged up corners have the best gems on the inside. So let's open this up. So like always, I plan to split this into two separate videos. I'm actually gonna do the right side first. I always do the left side first. So let's do the right side, and hopefully we can get some good pulls. And I do it into two videos to avoid having like a 30-minute long video. And sometimes I film on my phone. I'm not able to export videos that large. I'm not sure which one is going to be my favorite artwork. It's either going to be the Walking Wake or the Raging Bolt, because I prefer ancient Pokemon. So yeah, I hope to pull any of the special illustration rares for the, I guess, ancient trio. But let me know how your pull rates have been for this. I know the set has been out for a while. It has a lot of decently competitive cards in there. So the first half is usually a longer video if I see any artworks that I haven't seen before. Ooh, Haunter, or if I'm like curious in the artwork. But please let me know how your pulls were from this set. If you opened up a booster box, just an Elite Trainer box, skipped it all together, and that Relicanth is not bad. I will be giving away all the codes because I haven't played TCG Live in a long time. Mainly just watch people play, and then I watch the regional and championships. Usually I'll try to at least watch the finals. But yeah, let me know how you've been. Wow, that Noctowl is pretty nice. And that Croconaw looking super derpy. Licky licky. Got the Perilous Jungle. I'll be looking out for any of the super competitive cards. Got Iron Thorns. That Relicanth can be useful. It has it basically has an ability to where you can use all of the pre-evolution attacks. So if you have a stage 1, you can also use the basic Pokemon's attacks. Of course, this set has Pikachu, which is wonderful. Any set with Pikachu is bound to be a hit. That Explorer's Guidance is a pretty dang good card. And so is that Ancient. And this. Oh! The Reuniclus is beautiful. We'll go through these really quick so we can admire this beautiful Reuniclus. Wow, with the Summoning Gate, which seems pretty broken, but this is a stage 2, and you can only do Brain Shake, so not that broken because it's a stage 2, but that is so beautiful. You have the Solosis and the Duosian in the background. That is, wow, such a nice artwork. Just Reuniclus, just sunbathe, and that is what I want to do very shortly as summer approaches. So that is pretty cool. Starting off strong. I wonder how many of those per box you get. Metang is a great for those metal decks. Grottle getting an artwork. Nice. Airy, actually pretty good and disruptive. Reveals their hand, you discover the 2 item cards you find there. Like, whoa. That's pretty wild. Scyther, and then the Miraidon, which is really good with that peak acceleration. There are a lot of great cards to go through in here. So I guess I'm just going to be going down my list of talking points. And please, once again, let me know what you have going on in your life. It can be any type of updates. It can be nerdy. It can be life. It can be, you know, oh, Buddy Buddy Poffin, a really good card as well. Oh, and this Dunsparce with the Runaway Draw, really good draw engine, and it's not a liability. Walking Wake EX. Okay, we got our first EX or double rare. These your C's. Damage from attacks used by this Pokemon isn't affected by any effects on your... So, a Shred attack. And it does 120 plus 120 if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, which goes hand in hand with the Brute Bonnet. So, that is not a bad card. But I'll be going down my talking points. The first update being I've been counting calories, so I know summer is upon us. I thought I would be disciplined enough to just eat slightly less and lean out, but I am staying the same weight, so I need to make an adjustment, and that means counting calories so I can look clean for the summertime. And we have the Feraligatr. Oh, I love that art book artwork. I admired it last time. So, yeah, I generally know how much calories are in things because I used to count calories back in college when I was, like, really lean. But, you know, you let things go, you have things here and there, and sometimes I almost find myself when I count calories, I get more stressed out, and then I end up eating even more, and it makes things worse. So it's really all about being in tune with your body. If you're full, then stop eating. And if you're hungry, then, you know, eat a little something. Got Morty's Conviction, Carkol, and the Roaring Moon. Nice. This one is a pretty Good attack. With this attack does 10 more damage for each ancient card in your discard pile, so the ancient box decks have been using that. I know one of the regional finals that I watched, they were playing an ancient box deck, which is pretty dang cool if you ask me. Last week, a little small part of our team did go on like our own happy hour to a Mexican spot. It's pretty nice. We had to wait a while. We had 4, and then a 5th came eventually. Rescue board is good. And they were ready to seat 4, but then when we mentioned a 5th, we ended up having to wait 30 minutes to be able to get seated. That Drampa, I just like that artwork. That's kind of cool. Does Drampa have a illustration rare in this set too? So, but the happy hour are being good. Sometimes co-workers just need some time to vent, kind of talk things through, and they see each other outside of the work environment. You know, it can be nice and refreshing sometimes. Oh, that Lickitung is super cute. Usually Lickitung has some pretty creepy cards, but that one's not bad. And Mist Energy, great for protecting against Roaring Moon EX, which isn't used as much anymore. Oh, hello, my friend. We have our first ultra rare and Gouging Fire EX. This beautiful full art. I actually am digging the colors on this one. Hopefully we can get a special illustration rare within this box, but that is a gorgeous card. The Blaze Blitz, 260 damage is actually not bad at all, and 230 HP for a basic is pretty hefty. This is a pretty hefty Pokemon, if you ask me. But we're glad to do happy hour. It was one of those moments where I paid and then everybody Venmo'd me afterwards, so you know I get a little bit of those credit card points, if you will. Great Tusk seems like to be the mill deck right now, besides Wiglet and Friends. And we got the Whimsicott. Dang, I was getting so used to opening up those shiny sets. It's so weird opening up a regular set again with kind of average pull rates. The following day, I was actually able to get my smaller team to go bowling, so we all went bowling together. It was a great time seeing that team, because that team isn't the same team that goes to happy hours. So it was nice to see that team outside of work as well. We got to do some bowling. I haven't bowled in a while. I think I should have taken a video now that I think about it to, you know, show off my smooth bowling skills. I'm not that good at all. I can barely get to 100 in bowling, and for reference, 300 is like a perfect score, so 100 is pretty terrible. But, you know, I have some strikes and spares here and there. I really just like trying to spin the ball because it's more fun that way to me. But let me know if you are good at bowling or if you have any experience bowling. Okay, I'm pretty sure I pulled the Scizor EX like 3 times. So this one will also go to the store. It is cool with that big meaty claw, but yeah, have pulled the Scizor many times already. So guess you will join the collection again for a little bit and then be sold off for probably like 25, 30 cents. Depending on how much a Scizor is going for. I don't see it in any super meta decks right now, so I doubt it's, you know, high end on the market. Oh, that's C-Dot. I like it. I don't know if Kimura has any other cards within this set besides that Mudsdale. I've been kind of on the hunt. Nuzleaf, Cutiefly, and the Fluttermane with that Midnight Fluttering. This is a promo within the set, or it's the Elite Trader Box promo. So, not a bad one to get. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door is being re-released or remastered on Switch. That'll be the first video game that I buy since maybe I guess Super Mario RPG. Dang, I like that Sharpedo. So it's been a while, and yeah. Oh, Azumarill or Azumarill. Let me know how you pronounce that. So I'm very excited to play that game and just go through. I'm blind to what all the updates are, so I'm just going to go through. I kind of wanted to make that game my first game that I like play for the channel. I just don't think I'm going to have that aspect of my channel up in time, so who knows, maybe I'll end up playing it again later down the line, or I'll figure out something, but I am excited to play that game because it's super nostalgic and it'll be a nice remaster, and it is my favorite game of all time, so Charge-a-Bug. It's my favorite game of all time, so I'm very excited to play that. Let me know if you're going to pick it up if you ever played it growing up or anything like that. It's just a really great, easy RPG, turn-based RPG to get into. Because some RPGs can be kind of daunting with like all the different rules and stats and skills and badges and all that stuff. But Paper Mario keeps it pretty simple. Love that Keldeo artwork. My goodness. Delmize. And Electivire. Man, that Pineco looks kind of silly. I like it. And we have the Koraidon, that Primordial Beatdown, and a Shred Attack as well. Looks like what? We have 2 packs left? Yeah, 2 packs left. The NBA playoffs are National Basketball Association, I want to say. They have their playoffs going on right now. Let me know if your team is knocked out, if they even made the playoffs, if they're still in the playoffs, who you're rooting for. I am a Celtics fan, but the Celtics seem to be like, you know, the regular season champs, and then what actually happens in the postseason we shall see. I know probably the biggest series right now is the Nuggets versus, is it the Timberwolves? Yeah, I want to say it's the Timberwolves. Everyone's saying whoever wins out is going to win it all, which, based on the way Anthony Edwards is playing and just the Nuggets in general, defending champs, I am kind of inclined to agree. So, yeah, it's tough out there. It's crazy out there. Oh, Cinchino. Is that the one that attack really well? Yeah, special roll. 70 damage for each special energy card attached to this Pokemon. Really good in the Lugia decks. And are we going to finish strong with something? We are! With the beautiful Gengar EX. That is a pretty cool card if you ask me. I like that Gengar very much. Reaching out to you, looking really creepy, but also very stylistic. So I appreciate this card very much. That is 5 hits, so I hope that doesn't mean the other side is going to be rough, but I think our super high rarity card might come in the other side. So we didn't too bad overall. We got 3 EXs, so maybe 2 more in the next half, and then ultra rare or full art, and then an illustration rare, so maybe 1 more of these, and then 1 more higher rarity card on the other side of the couple EXs. We shall see, but not too bad overall. I just have a few more talking points to go over, mainly anime and then some extra stuff, because I'm going to have to do the other 18 in a separate video, but I can at least organize these for a little bit while I talk to y'all. So let me clean up really quick. All right, so of course I will start organizing these by color. So the first anime, Kaiju number 8. If you have not watched it yet, I highly recommend. It is, okay, it's not like the most amazing thing ever, but if you don't like it after the first episode, then of course ditch it. But I think by the end of the first episode, it had me hooked, and it's pretty good. It obviously sucks watching it week to week, but overall I'm pleased with the show. The opening and ending songs are pretty good, and yeah, I like the characters. I've mentioned it before. The style of the characters themselves, I feel like, is a little underdone compared to the monsters themselves. But I really like what happened in the most recent episode. Basically, his power is being revealed to more and more people, and one of the main characters finds out that the way he is, and you really want to see how this other character reacts, but it hasn't been revealed yet. So excited to see how this goes. This is kind of like their training arc or whatever. So I feel like so many shonen and anime like that start out like that. So we shall see where it goes. Let me know if you've been watching Kaiju number 8. My Hero Academia did have its first episode back. Stars and Stripes, let's go. The first episode came back so hard. It got me hyped. Learning Star and Stripes quirk. I haven't read any of the manga or anything like that. Haven't been spoiled. So seeing that quirk, I was mind blown. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, well, who can even think of something like that? This is like getting to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure level of powers. You feel me? But it was really a great way to start out the episode. I'm excited to see where this season goes. Obviously, it has to last a full season, so I am looking forward to seeing how things change up and what issues they run into. Sorry, Mystery's doing some dishes. I think she's just putting them away, so it's just noisy, and then I'll go out and finish the dishes after this little session. But My Hero Academia, great. Let me know if you started watching it. It is now Season 7. This is the final season. One Piece did have a new episode as well. It was a little bit on the slower side, kind of still building things up. You see Zoro wake up, defend the ship, and, you know, the other characters kind of coming together. You get a little bit more history behind Kuma and just seeing what is going to happen to them. I still like Vegapunk as a character, and Bonnie's power is super interesting, being able to change people's ages, so excited to see where that goes. Apothecary Diaries, #1 recommendation for my sister, so of course I gave it a shot. It's not one that I'm like dying to binge watch, but the episodes are pretty good. I like the main character. It's funny. I think I'm like 9 or 10 episodes in. And yeah, she just finished her visit going back home, and then she's going back to the rear palace, or she's back at the real palace again. And then the guy that's been like crushing on her, it's a guy that can get everybody except for her. She like words something in a way that makes it seem like that she, you know, got with another guy, so he's super jealous. And it's funny, dramatic irony type stuff, and she's like oblivious, but then she's also smart, so it's, yeah, really, really funny stuff. Enjoying the show so far. Not as funny as like Spy Family or something, and I think I like the main character of like Frieden better, but it's Apothecary Diaries is still nice. Apparently there's some tear-jerking moments that come up, so I don't know what's going to happen, and please don't spoil me, but I'm looking forward to finishing it out, because I'm not even halfway done yet. Cinco de Mayo did just happen. I'm filming this on the 6th of May, so 6 de Mayo, but we surprisingly went hard last night, or I guess yesterday afternoon, because we actually got home pretty early, And yeah, we had one margarita that turned out to be super strong for some reason. And then we went to another place, because that place that we had the margarita at recently reopened again, so they had like a soft opening. And yeah, they were way better than what they were previously. They keep going by the same name, but then it's like different ownership and everything like that. So curious to see where it goes. It's like one of the closest restaurants to the beach, so that's also cool. Did do a review on churro Oreos. They're very good. I'm wondering if it's better just to do a bunch of different types of Oreos in one video instead of just doing one at a time. So let me know if you like those videos or not, or what feedback you can give on those videos. I understand most of you probably don't watch those at all and just skip over and wait till a Pokemon video comes out again. I understand that, but I do like doing Oreo videos, so once again, let me know your thoughts. And then finally, the rap diss that is going on between, I guess the main parties right now are Drake and Kendrick. There's a lot of other parties involved as well, but Drake and Kendrick Lamar are the main people. I wasn't really caring about it until like this past weekend, and then I kind of caught up on everything, listening to all the diss tracks. It's getting a little wild. I just want to see how it all ends, and I'm selfish, and I hope just really good music comes out of it. There's only been a few tracks that I would actually like bump, because a lot of them were just kind of, you know, at each other. It was like when Eminem and MGK were going at each other. A few of the songs were actually pretty good songs to re-listen to. So I'm excited for, you know, more potential music to come out. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, it's finally good to get more Kendrick tracks, because I guess he hasn't been putting music out as much. I'm a fan of Kendrick Lamar, but I just don't listen to him as much as some like other rappers, I guess, that are out there. So maybe I need to listen to him more. Of course, I'm aware of, you know, his really good stuff, but I haven't done like a deep dive on the artist itself. So that's actually all I have for this video. I'm going to finish up doing this, but please, once again, let me know what you have going on. I'm seriously down to talk about anything. I will always conversate down below with the people. I always try to get back to you at least within a day, if not sooner. But yeah, even though work is picking up, I will still try to reach out to you guys until it just becomes unmanageable. And once we get to that point, I will be sure to let you guys know. So thanks again so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.